Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I came from the blocks where the sirens were lullabies. Mothers were praying with tears in their eyes. Kids learned the code of the streets before algebra, watching their heroes get buried alive. No silver spoon, just eviction notices, empty refrigerators, anger and promises. Dreaming of millions while trapped in conditions where poverty felt like a permanent consequence. I studied betrayal like it was a science. Every fake smile had a hidden agenda. Everybody family when the camera's rolling, but secretly hoping the reaper would enter. So I kept my circle smaller than a bullet hole. Trust became rare as a miracle. The same hands I shook with had knives in the shadows. That lesson was brutal and spiritual. I turned my depression to discipline, raging the revenue, trauma into ammunition. Every damn failure became an instructor. Every loss taught me a different position. Now when I walk in the room, the atmosphere changes. They feel what I built from the rubble. A king born in chaos with scars as a resume, carrying victories fresh from the struggle. They wanted a body, I came back a legend. My name got carved in the walls of the trenches. Talked on my downfall, now they watch my rise while I count every scar as a blessing. The dirt on my grave turned flowers in profit. I watered that shit with aggression. I came from the bottom where demons get comfortable. Now I'm the monster they mention. I never folded, I never broke. I stood in the fire and learned how to smoke. The wolves all around me, I move like a ghost. Now I own everything they once controlled. Price on my head, but the crown got heavy. Your enemies pray, but the pressure made better. A street born scholar with blood on the syllabus. Life was a war and I graduated dangerous. My pen is a weapon, these pages are crime scenes. Every sentence a surgical strike. I'm dissecting the frauds with precision and showing the difference between them and life. You rented an image, I lived every chapter. The pain put the ink in my veins. I don't need costumes or fictional stories. My history speaks through the stains. I see $1,000,000 dreams die over jealousy. Watch brothers become my opposition. The hunger gets bigger the higher you climb, because envy follows every position. Money can buy you dimension and watches, but loyalty don't come with a receipt. I still got the mindset of sleeping with nothing and fighting the world for a piece. They said I disappear. I looked in the mirror and told myself, watch what I become. Now I'm the storm they were hiding from. Thunder arrives every time that I come. The city remembers the footsteps I left in the concrete before I had money and status. Now every move is a statement, a monument built from surviving the madness. They wanted a body, I came back a legend. My name got carved in the walls of the trenches. Talked on my downfall, now they watch my rise while I count every scar as a blessing. The dirt on my grave turned flowers in profit. I watered that shit with aggression. I came from the bottom where demons get comfortable. Now I'm the monster they mention. I never folded, I never broke. I stood in the fire and learned how to smoke. The wolves all around me, I move like a ghost. Now I own everything they once controlled. Price on my head, but the crown got heavy. Your enemies pray, but the pressure made better. A street post scholar with blood on the syllabus. Life was a war and I graduated dangerous. Yeah. I don't chase trends, I'm chasing immortality. Something that lives after my heartbeat. A name in the concrete. Long after I'm gone with the streets still repeating my stories. They judge the man, but they don't know the battles. The nights when the demons were winning. The moments I stood at the edge of destruction and still made the choice to keep living. I burned every bridge that connected to quitting. There wasn't a road going backwards. Death wrote my name on the stone of the fallen. I grabbed a pen and redrafted the chapter. The hunger still sleeps in my bloodstream. Money just changed what the battlefield looked like. I'm still that kid with a dream in the darkness. Just now I got millions of eyes watching my life. So tell every enemy watching and waiting. I turned every wound into leverage. The grave had my name, but I changed the inscription. Now greatness is written in evidence. When they speak on the legends that shifted the culture, remember exactly what happened. I didn't ride away. I was the motherfucker that changed the ocean.